So Zurich is actually one of the richest countries in the cities in the world. I think it was ranked like #1 while I was there. So the people are very rich. I mean, you walk down the street and you see people wearing Gucci and Prada and Versace, like it's no big deal, and then they see us and they judge us a lot. But the way of living is very high. They're very well-to-do. Even, I mean, you don't see any homeless people in Zurich at all. Nowhere in Switzerland. They have such a good healthcare system, it's ridiculous. Everything is transportation, so especially in Zurich, you can travel by bus, train, tram, gondola, or ship. And they use all those transportations to get everywhere. There's lakes everywhere. Their lakes are the most beautiful things. If you ever go to Switzerland, visit every lake you can because it's the most beautiful thing. And they're very proud of their geography. Their geography is just gorgeous. You don't see houses super often, especially not in the city, just because there's so many people that live there. There's a lot of apartment buildings. It's a beautiful, very historical city with lots of statues, lots of churches. Downtown Zurich, there's like 4 churches that all popped up through different times. I mean, the big clock tower, the big train station. You can just see that it's a very well-to-do place. There's stores that you can't even walk in because they're just too nice. A lot of people work for the bank. The Swiss banks are just, I don't even know how they do it. They're just really good, and because they're not part of the EU, they have their own economy, they can just somehow sustain themselves. I don't even know. They have their own currency and everything. They're just really like by themselves. But I think it has a lot to do with the banks. Honestly, I don't know a ton about that stuff, but you do see most of the people they're working for the banks. All over Zurich, and just in Switzerland in general, there's a lot of immigrants that come in, especially from Africa and from the Middle East, because it's kind of a safe haven because they have such a good like healthcare system, the way that they take care of people. So pretty much walking on the street, it's not uncommon. Actually, it's more normal than uncommon to see Muslims. You'll see tons of Africans from all over Africa. You'll see, it's so diverse. It's so diverse. Just I can't even tell you, the people there are so cool. You run into a lot of people. But as you get to like the outskirts of Zurich, it becomes a lot more focused on the immigrants. The immigrants are all in the outskirts. But if you get downtown Zurich, it's all going to be the people who are Swiss.